What's up, guys? Welcome back to Matt Johns Racing. I just got my 20th win in the number 20 car in the year 2020. I guess 20 is my lucky number. The Subway truck was pretty quick. Check it out here. Alright, so I got the pole. Pretty happy about that. The pole sitter has a huge advantage on the starts, the initial starts and restarts. So anywhere after that pace car pulls off, the leader can go. So you can kind of jump the start. And that is my approach. I let the pace car usually pull off, and then I wait a split second, sometimes a second, and then I just go for it and try to catch that second place guy at a disadvantage, catch him sleeping. And that's the best thing to do when you're the leader, unless you're at Daytona or Talladega. You do not want to try and jump the start or catch him hanging. You want to wait until the green flag. So you have anywhere from when the pace car pulls off to where it tells you green on the green flag to go. So definitely at the super speedways, wait until the green flag. You don't want to jump out there with a huge lead and get swallowed up by the pack and then end up 20th place on lap 1. Just not how you want to have it happen. So here, pace car pulls off. You can go when you want. In real NASCAR, you would start somewhere inside of that restart box there that you saw. It was the two white lines. But on iRacing, you just jump the start if you're the leader, basically. As soon as that pace car goes, free game. Same strategy as always, get out front, try to maintain the gap behind me, save tires as much as I can, still be quick somehow while saving and managing your tires. It's a difficult task, but I seem to be pretty decent at it at specific tracks. The 10 car there was pretty quick in practice, or truck I should say, in the Toyota. He was pretty quick in practice, so I knew he was the one I was going to have to beat. I wasn't sure how much tires he was saving because he really wasn't ever gaining on me, and I wasn't really pulling away. So I think when I started saving more, he started saving more. Which we had a pretty big lead there. But that whole strategy goes out the window because a caution comes out there on lap 5. So, the tire saving didn't really matter. And here, you're stuck with the dilemma of, should I pit, should I not pit when you're the leader? If I don't come down pit road, everybody else is probably going to stay out. So I've made that mistake before, like a month or so ago at Chicago. I lost a race where I was the leader. Stayed out, 10 to go, everybody came down and pit. and took on fresh tires, and I was a sitting duck. So I decided I would come down and pit here, get 4 fresh tires. I figured a couple guys might take 2 or stay out, but I just figured, you know, get 4 tires. If I don't come down and pit, everybody else is gonna. So almost everybody decided to come down. That guy that was in third, probably his best shot there. See a few others in the back decide to stay out. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through the pit stop. I come back out in 4th place. Alright, so we're getting ready to go back green here. See, I came back out in 4th place. The 10 truck is behind me. These other guys had old tires and were worried about spinning them, so it kind of gave them a little bit of room. See, the 21 didn't go. It kind of boxed me in there. Wasn't sure if he was just really trying not to spin the wheels or if he just timed it completely wrong. That 8 truck there, he kind of bobbled on the inside, and I saw him almost come up and get into me, so I kind of rolled out of the throttle and went a little high there, and it really killed my momentum. So now I had to work for it on the outside here. And like I said in my last video, that running the outside, I kind of like it. You can keep a little more momentum if you run it just right. That smoke you keep seeing, the leader was having connection issues and it wasn't really wrecking. There was no real wreck involved there, but every time he would blink it would throw a cloud of smoke, so a little distracting, but people who race on iRacing know what that is. You see, I'm trying to get down on the 10 truck there, stick to his outside and roll off. Waiting for him to use his tires, get him a little bit warm, or slip up on the inside and let me do my thing. But you can just roll down in there and carry so much more momentum, like I did right there, and eventually clear him. The 6 truck there, he was 19th place, and he decided to stay out and move up. Worked out for him. It was a good gamble. You can just see the older tires are not working for him. Even though there were only 5 or 6 laps on the tires, it just didn't compare to our fresh tires. The 18 and the 8 were having a pretty good battle here. They were yelling at each other. The 8 was apparently blocking the 18. 18 didn't like it, Derek, and he decided to jump up there in front of the 8, and then he come down and chop me off. If I didn't check up right there, he's going sailing and we're taking out the whole field. So he was complaining about the 8, but then he just did it to me, but it's okay. Part of racing. Don't get bent out of shape. Live to fight another day type of deal. So we're back up to 4th place here. see those older tires for those first few trucks really paid off. So I took note of that. I was like, okay, so they were able to hold the lead, stay out front, run good laps with only 5 or so laps on their tires. So we have a caution here. You saw that guy wreck in the back. I decided I'm staying out. I believe we went 10 laps or so, maybe. And I decided, well, I'm going to try that strategy. I'm staying out. I'm not pitting. This time we are going to do what they did, and it's going to work for me. So at the last second, I decided, nope, I'm going to come down and pit. They're all pitting. Everybody's pitting. I'll take 4 tires. Hopefully I can beat somebody on pit road. But in that last second decision, I didn't get quite to the 18's bumper, and you can see there's a pretty good gap. So I figured at most I'd come out 4th if nobody took 2 tires. So we'll go ahead and fast forward. I actually come out in 3rd. So as you can see, I made up 1 spot on pit road. Not too terrible. It's actually a great spot for me because I am in the 3rd position inside behind the leader there. So when he goes, I go. Hopefully catch that 19 sleeping on the outside. And we both did, but the leader actually caught me sleeping. He jumped a little bit before I thought he would there, which was fine. That's his call, that's his deal. It's what I would do. He got us all guessing and we all guessed wrong. So now it's time to go run him down. Now we gotta save some tire, but we gotta run him down. We're about halfway. It's time to go get him. I gotta get this lead back and take my spot. And I've got to win this race. I'm tired of having only 19 wins. I've got to get my 20th win. Trying to be smooth, let him mess up, let my truck float in there, get right down to the line, get to his bumper and stress him out. Looked like he got a little bit tight right there once he was on the outside. And he either let me go or he got tight and had to get out of the throttle one. I'm gonna say he had to get out of the throttle. I don't think he let me go. So now it's time to try and do my job as the leader, try to maintain my gap back there to him and try to hold on to the lead. So you can see that 19 truck there is blinking again, same one from earlier. See it throwing smoke everywhere. It's kind of frustrating, especially for those guys right behind him. They don't know where he is. I've had that happen to a few of my races, and when that happens, I just go ahead and pull off the track. I don't want to ruin anybody's race. But they had a wreck at the back of the pack. Caution comes out. Now, what do you do? We got 10 laps or so on our tires, if that. What do? Do you stay out? Do you come in? I decided to stay out this time. I was not coming in, was not taking tires. I was going to fake like I was going to come in, get real low down here, make them think I'm coming in, but I was not coming in. I decided we were going to make these bad boys go the rest of the race. I'll try and get a good start and see what we can do. I feel like if I come down and pit, the 18 stays out, and I'm a sitting duck either way. So all I hope for is to stay out, and others stay out, and then it kind of bottle up the guys with new tires behind me. You can see the Derek there. He really messed up. Tried to fake come down pit road. Spun the wheels to come back up, got loose on him. I don't know if he jabbed the gas or what, but turned in front of that guy and wrecked both of them. The 18 there, Derek. He was really hard on himself, apologizing to everybody, saying he was sorry, he felt stupid, and everybody said, hey man, we've all done dumb stuff, don't worry about it. We all know it wasn't on purpose. So that eliminated him pretty much. His race was over. You see, the 18 and 19 both got significant damage. That puts the 10 back up here with me. And he is the one that I figured at the beginning of the race I was going to have to race to the end. And that is what happened, just as I predicted. So let's fast forward back to when we go green. Alright, so since I'm the leader, we'll take a little bit different view here. And we will look back at my competition. As you can see, the 10 car is back up here. Or truck, excuse me. I keep saying car. Trucks, the 10 truck is back up here. And he is my main competition. Now the top 4 stayed out. Everybody else took 4 new tires. Got about 12 laps or so, I think, under green we're going to have to run. I kind of felt good about it. I felt like that those guys would really hold up those guys with fresh tires, at least enough for me to get out to manage mine, and hopefully their tires equalize and we have similar type tires at the end. That was my thought process. That's what I was hoping for. So, pace car's off. Now the game is manage the tires, manage the tires. who can do it the best out of the front four. The other guys we all know had good tires. Constantly mirror driving, trying to run wherever the tin truck is running. That way he doesn't have clean air hitting his nose. He's getting a little bit of a draft, but you can see it kind of makes him push and get tight right there. He almost got the wall. So that's why you see him searching. He's trying to search around, find clean air, trying to get some downforce on the nose. But I am trying my best to run wherever he is trying to run. Down the straightaways, obviously it's helping him, but I'm trying to, stay in his lane, in his line that he's running in the turns, and hope he gets tight. But at the same time, try to hold the lead. Try not to burn up my stuff. Try to back up just enough my entry. Try to back up my entry just enough to where I still have enough tires for the end. Because I felt like he was saving. And in my mirror, I could see that battle for third place, and I knew that was 4 fresh tires on the inside. Got out of the gas a little bit more in that turn to try and save my tires a little bit too much. And it really allowed the tin to pull up to me. So now I had to do some work to get back to where I was. But I never could quite pull away from him. He's really got close now. He's searching everywhere where he could go. But I'm still going with that same idea. If I could just take his line away, he's not gonna get by me. Looks like he thought about trying to roll it in on the outside there, but it just didn't work out for him. See right there, he gets a little bit tight. It carried a little bit of momentum to get him a little bit closer to me. And he also has third place hot on his heels back there. Right here. This is where I knew I still had a shot. If I could keep them side by side for just long enough, that would be it. It would get me the win. See, we came to the white flag there. Flagman was waving the white flag. But now I've got to try and stay ahead of this guy. His 4 tires are just eating me up. My tires are done. I've used them up. I decided to throw it down in there and chop him off. And that was it. If he'd have had 2 or 3 more laps, he'd have had me. The 14 truck would have been the winner. So, the old Subway truck, number 20, from a 20th win, and the year 2020, just like I said. I guess I just needed the number 20. I've had a few bad races where I've gotten caught up in incidents and stuff, and this time it just finally paid off for me. Time to do the donuts. Don't get to do them very often, so you might as well burn them down. Give the virtual crowd something to pull for, or something to cheer about, I guess. I forgot they added that pit road wall there ever since they added the new road course. So I about messed up. Almost wrecked my winning truck there. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I got my 20th win. Thanks for watching it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we will catch y'all later.